So one thing that I missed from the prologue was part of coming of age. Two of the survivors got enough hunt experience to have a little story going on. Hey, thank you so much. Have a great night too. And so, yeah, we'll do a little retcon and start with 2 coming of age stories, which is what this super fun, creepy, cool art, which I feel like Kingdom Death Monster is all about. And then continue into the very first hunt phase, which would be very, very cool. So, age. Let me just double check and see which character this is for. For anyone joining me for the first time, I am Cam of the Brothers Slim. 2 dear friends and I play through, once again, Aeon Trespass Odyssey on a weekly, bi-weekly basis, and it's an absolute blast. And then this is just a little solo project of mine, too. Being new to Kingdom Death, it's just the basic OG People of the Lantern campaign, and decided to name all of the settlement and survivors after kind of stuff Cosmere or Stormlight related to, and I'm gonna try and delve a little bit into like the lore of the world and maybe try and have like a little bit more narrative aspects than is innately in the game itself. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, survivors, where art thou in this app? And there we go. So if I recall correctly, let's go back to all. Cephandrius here. Hunt XP. Perfect. So we'll do Cephandrius first. Getting a 19. I think a 19? Let me just double check that. Where does this go? It's just 100. Yeah, it's gotta be 19. Oh, nope, my bad. It's supposed to be a single dice. I'm just gonna reroll that. No, that was 2. Okay. Third time is the charm, so getting a 10. In which case, gain 1 random fighting art for Cephandrius. Very cool. I'm gonna shuffle these up really quick. One thing I found with the cards, they have this beautiful, nice finish, and they feel lovely on the hands. But they don't like spread out very easy. And so I'm curious if that'll change with a little bit of use, because they are brand new. But yeah, I haven't had cards like this before. And as someone who's not fantastic at shuffling, it makes it even harder. Okay, one last time. Okay, so fighting art for Cephandrius is going to be crossarm block. Whenever you are hit, after hit locations are rolled, you may change 1 result to the arm's hit location. Okay, very interesting. And then archive this card after, so let's just add that to his fighting arts. First gear. Fighting arts. Let's see. Cross on block. There we go. Very cool. And then we also have Dalinar, who's not joining us for this actual fight, because of something bad that happened to him last time. But let's do a roll on this here coming of age story. Oh, 2 dice once again, so 8 plus 6, so 14. That's going to be the same thing. So another random fighting art. Let's see what he gets. Timeless Eye. Your attack roll is a perfect hit on a result of 9 or 10. You cannot use Timeless Eye if you have the blind, severe head injury. We're good there. Super cool. Okay, and there we go. So that is just a little retcon I missed last time. These are going to be archived. Let's just put those there for now, and I'll put the normal fighting arts back. And fair warning, I've read through the rulebook a little while ago, and this is my first time going through the hunt phase, which I think should be pretty straightforward. The fight phase it's pretty cool, and it's pretty straightforward too, but I've only done the prologue a few weeks ago, and so I'm definitely going to be pausing to make sure I'm doing things as correct as possible, but not too concerned about rules. Okay, so let us go to the hunt stuff. Correctly, I think I had the hunt stories open here. No, that is the showdown. Where were the hunt stories? Once again, as someone who comes from book publishing, this hardcover rulebook with the black line pages is just too cool. Is it the most efficient rulebook? Likely no, but 10 out of 10 for the visual aesthetic. Okay, hunt events, page 90. 93. Okay, so I believe I do remember how to do this though. So, gotta nominate one survivor. We're just going to go front to back. So this first one shall be a Sudan, and she is going to move ahead, drawing this card. In which case we have Sea of Golden Grass. Fields of golden grass lay ahead. The event revealer may choose to avoid the plains and roll twice on the hunt event table before moving on to the hunt board. Otherwise, each survivor gains 1 courage, and the event revealer rolls on the table below. I think I'm going to go with that. That sounds pretty sweet. I'm guessing that I don't know if I'm supposed to read this before deciding or not, but I kind of like the idea of not reading it, so it's kind of like, who knows? We'll do that for now. Okay, so everyone gains a courage. That's super cool. Awesome, Arluza. That sounds good. I shall indeed not read them. Also, good to hear you. How are you doing? Long time no see. And Amakar, courage, and then lastly, Shalash. Adding a courage. Awesome. Absolutely nothing wrong with being an old man. I feel the exact same, mate. There was a time when we'd stay up far too late on weeknights doing games, and now when me and the boys get together, like it's a hard stop by 9:30 p.m. All right, so courage, that is cool. I don't remember what courage does, but that's okay. All right, rolling on the random table, so a d10, getting a 5. And in that case, the survivors circled the tall grass, lost. Rolled on the hunt event table before moving on the hunt board. Okay, so let me go back here. And roll on the hunt event table. So this is a D100 roll. So that is going to be a 14. Courage is a good thing. Good to know. All right, 14. Chance encounter. The survivors encounter a bewitching, barefoot waif with soot-covered feet. If you already rolled this event on the hunt, or if all survivors are insane, she turns her back and disappears into the darkness. Roll again on the hunt event table before moving on hunt board. Otherwise, which will be the case for us, exclaiming wildly at the survivors, the woman's presence fills everyone with an alien feeling of hope. All survivors gain 1 courage, 1 understanding. Very cool. If the settlement has hovel, she snaps her fingers and ages before their eyes. A chill passes over the survivors. Their bodies and armor spontaneously knit themselves back together, heal all injury levels and lost armor points. Then she pulls a random survivor aside and whispers secrets of the upcoming hunt. They gain 1 accuracy token. Ooh, this is just lovely. Okay, well, let's do courage and understanding first. Let's see. So understanding, there we go, and courage, up to 2, awesome. Yeah, very much still getting used to how this app works. It seems awesome and really intuitive. Just becoming more familiar with it still. There we go, and Amakar, understanding, and a courage. And lastly, Shalash, understanding, and courage. Let's just do 4 dice rolls here, and the highest will be the random. Nope, I should have clicked first. Let's just go in this same order here. So, highest in this case is going to be Shalash. Shalash gains an accuracy token. Fun. Okay, so Shalash. Let's just put that here now. Oh, I wonder if I can add it in the app, actually. That would be handy. Let's see. I'm just going to put it here. And hopefully remember to remove it later. There we go. I was looking for a accuracy token, which I found, and then promptly realized I can just chuck it in the app. So it wasn't necessary, shall we say. Okay, there we go. And now we can move. Huzzah! Okay, on to Shalosh. So let's flip this over and see what we have. Lying in heat. The darkness is filled with unearthly screeching and yowling. Huddled together, the survivors close their eyes but cannot sleep. All survivors suffer one brain event damage. Okay. And I do believe, I'll say it out loud just to be sure with you there, Arluza, but brain damage is separate from head damage, correct? Brain is the one that insanity prevents? Okay, sweet. I think I messed that up in the prologue and ended up putting some severe injury table rolls when I didn't need to, but that's all right. Okay, so Phandrius and Isudan getting that brain damage. And then we'll move everyone forward. All right, going to Elokar next. So we'll make a flippy flip and see what we have. Okay, cool. Nice and simple. Just roll on the hunt events table. Brain is mental and head is physical. Sweet. All right, so this is going to be 10s. So 35. Question for you. I am rusty with a roll like this, in the case of making it a D100. If this is the 10, and it is a 10, followed by a 14, what number does that make? No expansions for this one. I did actually manage to, I think I told you in Discord, but I got my hands on the Gambler's Chest for a really good deal, so I've got that. But I figured I would just go a straight usual go for first a start at least. Or 40. Okay, cool. Let's go with 4. It's a closer flip. Thank you. Oh, famine. That sounds fun. The path ahead is arid and dead. You may have survivors gain +1 courage and press on. Otherwise, roll again on the hunt event table before moving on the hunt board. You may have them gain +1 courage and press on. Otherwise, your stomach crumbles in the dark and your stomach forward. Survivors pool their supplies. The event revealer rolls 1d10 and adds a +2 bonus. Oh, I think I'm just going to move on. Gain +1 courage and press on. Yes, I think I'm just going to do that. So +1 courage for everybody. And then Shalosh in the last spot. So everyone's up to 3 courage. How goes the playthrough of Oathsworn, by the way? Oh, and also looks like that will bring us into the encounter. Super neat. Let me reread it just to be sure. I thought I did, but I might not have. You may have survivors gain +1 courage and press on. Otherwise, roll again on the hunt event table before moving on the hunt board. Oh, never mind. I did that wrong. Yeah, so okay, well, I did that not the way that I meant to do it, but we'll go with it. And noted that folks have 3, so I'll read that story event before the encounter. Thank you for all the help. Okay, so let's go with just bottom to top again. So starting with Isudan getting a 9. You managed to stave off terrible hunger. Nice. Shalosh getting a 12. So that's nice. Same kind of roll there. Ooh. Elokar, the beardly man there, is got some mad hunger pangs. Oh, never mind. I'm doing this wrong again. I gotta read more carefully. That was just supposed to be 1, so in which case they're all good. That's nice. And then in that case, they'd be able to move forward. But first, 3 courage. And where do I read for courage? I don't see. Oh, there we go. Survivor attribute listed in the survivor record sheets. Potentially ill-advised bravery. Reaching courage level 3 will trigger the bold story event. Okay, sweet. Bold. Yeah, that's I think the one thing with the app is it's going to take some getting used to. I don't I don't know if you can tell, but I'm in a different location than when we usually play, just because it's me. I'm sequestered in our office just so my wife actually has space to enjoy her evening instead of us dominating the living room. But there's not really space for like all of the sheets to write on, methinks, so I'm gonna try and stick with the app. It does seem intuitive, just not used to it. Okay. Bold. Was that it? Was it bold or was it brave? Bold indeed. Okay, cool. And bold is on page 113. Bold. In a single moment, your perspective changes profoundly. Select the triumph corresponding to the current game phase. A survivor may only gain these benefits once in a lifetime. Alrighty. Cool. Well, this is going to be interesting because 3 or 4 of them are getting this. Let's start from the top. With Aesudon at 3 courage. Hunt phase. Expect the unexpected. You are prepared to face any mind-bending trials at a moment's notice. Where others may falter, you forge ahead, meeting the journey head-on. Gain the following ability and roll on the table below. Prepared. When rolling to determine a straggler, add your hunt experience to your roll results. Okay. Ability we have prepared. Cool. And then let's make a roll here. 1. Gain +1 speed token for the next encounter. Okay, cool. So let's see if we can put that in the loadout. And just add an extra speed. To 1. Awesome. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Yeah, I had was meaning to get this game up much earlier, and so I'd done like a nice thorough read of all the rules, and then that was about a month ago now. So I've got like ideas, and it's just trying to put the memories to what's actually in front of me. Okay, so that is 1. And then on to Saphandria. So same idea. That is going to be same ability. Prepared, and then let's make a roll. Oops. Bump into the camera. 6. Gain +1 understanding. And understanding, that is good too. Cool. And then we on to Elokar. Getting a 1, so that's +1 speed for the showdown. And correct me if I'm wrong, speed is how many attacks you make, correct? Okay, and then on we go. Per character, perfect, yeah. Courage, and then on to Shalosh. Oops. Okay, so prepared once more. And a 4 is going to be the same, +1 understanding. Cool. And then that was all of them. Very, very nice. Just gonna double check to make sure I got it. So prepared. Elokar is... Oh, I didn't do Elokar. Let's do that, and then make a roll. 1 +1 speed, which once again could be better, but that's okay. Oh no, I did. Okay, perfect. That works out well. Speed is attack, D10s, yep. Movement is squares, perfect. During the prologue, I was trying to figure out crits, and I was thrown through such a loop being used to Aeon Trespasses. You need to hit with a critical chance to have the opportunity to wound critically. And so I was like, wait, what? But this one's much simpler, so just trying to wrap my head around that. Yeah, I'll put that back there. And without further ado, we are on to the encounter, which hopefully I still have out. Oh, the art in this game is so trippy and so cool. All right, Showdown White Lion. Here we go. Let's try and showcase that a little bit away from the chat there. I might actually move that to the other side. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Don't mind me as I move this chat box. There we go. Just because I'm sitting on this side, so it makes sense to be over there. All right, so there's a little bit of lore / intro to this character, which I've kind of flavored as the Midnight Lion, just because of the way it's painted. There was once a beast that wanted to feel how soft its fur was. Since it could not reach its own back, it killed many other creatures and spent time rubbing its paws over them. They say that when the monster finally killed a human, it fell in love with her soft hair, and its paws grew into a pair of fine human hands. Creepy! Have you played through all of the Gambler's Chest? Judging by the king fight, you gotta be pretty far along. Okay, there we go. There we go. He's right there. Oh, Kingsman, gotcha. Cool. Yeah, I'm really curious. I'd seen some playthroughs of Kingdom Death in the past, and I think got up to around Kingsman. I've seen someone play against him, but I can't remember anything about the fight. And I think now that I'm getting into the game myself, I'm gonna try and keep it that way until I get there myself. Cool. Yeah, I definitely scanned through most of this book, just perusing all the art, and some of it's clearly relevant to fights and such, and story events. But my goodness, the art's so cool. All right, so I think I'm just gonna put that on my lap there, and get these fellows situated where they're supposed to be. So we've got the board set up. Beautiful big game board that it is. So different, kind of hated it, but wanted to love it. Interesting. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm excited. I did read in a review that some of the encounters from the original Kingdom Death, like, they feel not as well executed as some. So we'll see. Okay, and how far are they going away? Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? So they're 6 squares away. Well, I think I'm gonna do what I did last time and have them all grouped up. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. Is here, and then here, and here. There we go. And so, just like in ATO, these fellows, survivors, do not go first. So let's draw our first AI card. Bat around. Pick targets, closest threat facing in range. Well, let's just go ahead and make that a Sudan, and so movement for this fellow is. Oh, I've got it right from here actually. Movement 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Oh, I guess I should. I can't remember if I showed this all last time, but here is the finished painted lion that you're hanging out watching me do a little bit on a stream before. I think that the little repose kit bash. It's not amazing, but I think it works pretty good. And then the face is pretty sweet there too. Creepy lion. Oh, thank you. Could have the grass on your survivors. Oh, should I have done that? So I guess they can move on to it because it is a good bonus. Alrighty, well. Where did that card get to? What is he doing to me? Bat around, and then there's a flow, in which case I can't really do anything with flows yet because I just have dodge. I don't think Zephandrius can even actually spend survivor right now too, which is a bummer. I'm hoping that somewhere in the future there's a way to get rid of severe injuries. We shall see. I assume so. Okay, so 2 speed, accuracy 5+, damage 1. After attack, playfully bats a survivor around. They suffer brain damage. Oh no. Okay, well, fun. So Shalash is going to be 2 dice. And 5+ to hit. Let me just take a look at Shalash quick here too to see what gear is going on. Loadout. Okay, basically nothing. Okay. Well, that's going to be 2 hits against moi. That's fun. Okay, so that is 2 damage. Let's see where that goes to. The dome piece. Great. And the hand. Alrighty. Alright, so that is going to be a minor injury. And the hand, also a minor one. Because I don't think she has... Yeah, no, she doesn't have any hand armor. That's great. And then playfully bats this round. They suffer brain damage equal to the monster level. So... already got a light injury on the noggin, and so that is going to be a severe brain injury. True. Do I want to? I think I'll save it for now, but thank you for the reminder. Oh yeah, this person has 0 survival apparently too, so is that wrong? That should be wrong, I think. Oh, that's why. I'm looking at the wrong character. Whoopsies! Okay, to the correct character, and let's try that again. Okay, so head. Oh, does have an armor. Let's drop that down to 0. Nice. So we'll keep that for sure, and then hand, we'll take it. That's fine. But we'll take the brain injury still. Yeah, totally. One thing I've been toying with getting, it might actually make sense on the solo stream, because I don't think that the table has, I don't know if that's focusing or not, I can't really tell. I don't think the island we usually play on has enough room for it with the 3 of us, but having like a green screen just for cards would be so neat. I think I got it. So with the 2 speed, that's 2 attacks, and it hits because both of them got 5+. Damage 1 to the head and the hand for a character that has a head armor, which I brought down to 0, and then no hand armor, so minor injury there. So I think that should be correct. And then which page has the serious injury table? I think I need to bookmark this book a little bit better instead of just the 2 tassels that it comes with. Severe injuries, brain trauma 88. Okay, brain trauma. It's only 1 brain. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Good stuff. One question for you, Arluza. With the brain trauma table here going up to 13, so it's just a D10 roll. Is there a modifier that's added to said brain trauma roll? My assumption is yes, but I don't know what it would be. Okay, cool. Settlement choice. Good stuff. Well, just a straight D10 roll, and let's see what happens. Getting a 6. Danger seizure. You thrash about wildly, dealing 1 damage to yourself and every adjacent survivor. Happy, fun times. Okay. Gain a random disorder and 1d5 insanity. All right, so let's do this damage first. So that's going to hit to themselves first. So random danger to the body. So that's a light wound to the body. And then let's do Saphandrius here. Random damage to the noggin. Light there. And then onto Shalash, also the head. Oh, sweet. Oh, thank you so much, man. I am very, very rough with this this whole session so far. I really appreciate it. Okay, that is not adjacent, indeed. Just like and trespass. Cool, 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 cool. Well, a disorder. That's fun. Let's see. Disorders. All right. Well, for our very first disorder of this campaign, very exciting. Fitting. You are prey. All there is for you is death. You may not spend survival unless you are insane. Sweet. Okay, and a Sudan. There you go. Disorders. Let's add one. Prey. Go. And D5. So half of this, rounding up to 1. Insanity. That'll help for some brain damage later on, at least. Okay, that is something. And then was it archive? Yes. So let's just put it there, and I'll figure those cards out later. Put that there for now too. There. Okay, and I think that was the end of that card. Done deal. Let's go to the survivor turn. I think I'm going to start off with Shalosh, going to move 1, 2, 3, getting in that grass, which grants I think +2 evasion, which is nice. And let's attack with her first. So Shalosh is. Oh, I think she might actually back up a little bit. Just gonna make sure I know what her low note is. Oh no, she's gonna be there because she has a founding stone. Which, where do those get to? Founding stone. Here we go. I saw some tricks online with coin rollers for the item grid, and I figured it looked like a great idea. So I, that's not even the right one, but thought it was a cool idea to try and copy. Okay, interesting. Which one is the correct one in this case? Let's just, let me double check really quick. Okay, I think it's this one. Let's go with this. Alrighty, so Founding Stone is going to be 2 dice. And I don't think she has any additional speed. I'm just going to make sure. Accuracy. Okay. Well, 2 dice, 7+. So those both hit, 1 hits. Another question for you, Arluza. For accuracy, is that to hit? Yeah, that's to hit. Correct. And then strength is to wound. Just going to grab 1 in the meantime. Oh, and blind spot too, so that would be +2 accuracy. Lovely, so those both hit. Let's get 2 hit location cards. And again, thank you so much. I've tried to do like a quick breeze through the rules a little bit earlier and last night. I didn't remember very much. Okay, so the 2 hit locations we have are Beast Heel and Fuzzy Groin. Fun. Okay, so critical wound, there's no negative, so let's just start with Fuzzy Groin. And that's +2 hits. Yes, we got the 2 hits, which is good. Fuzzy Groin, and to wound is using strength. In this case, the weapon's strength is, where did it get to? 1. So adding 1 to this result, and the lion's toughness is 6. So looking for 5s. The first one, that's going to be a miss. That's too bad. So I miss the Fuzzy Groin, alas. And then the Beast's Heel, looking for 5s. Ooh, getting a critical wound. How fun is that? Level 1 is an H toughness. What are we looking at there? Oh, thank you. I was looking at the prologue. Critical wound. All right, so critical wound. Your precise attack ruins the monster's straining tendon. The white lion is knocked down. All right, fun. Persistent injury, ruptured tendon. When the lion starts its movement, roll a d10. On a result of 1, the lion is knocked down. Sweet. So we shall knock down the lion. And just going to put this up here so that we know it's still going on. Right there. Woohoo! All right, so that's awesome. And then we get to pull an AI card out without looking at it, add it to the wound stack, which is sweet. And onwards we go. Just going to take a look at the back of the book here quick too. But knocked down, is that also plus accuracy? If I recall correctly. Which I don't remember if I do or not, but we shall see. Okay, knockdown monster. Attack hits on 3+. Okay, well that is fun. That is very fun. And it gets up at the end of... Okay, let's see. Let's see here. Knockdown monster stands when it draws an AI card. Trap is deployed or the start of the next monster or survivor's turn. Dang, so I don't get to do anything with the knockdown right now, but it might get knocked down later, which would be pretty sweet. My assumption there is with the, I can't remember the name of the ability, but when you can attack during a flow is when it would be, okay, except for trap, that's cool. Okay, sweet. Yeah, so my assumption is being knocked down for the monster would be really useful if I had the survival ability in which I could like take a turn out of sequence. Still really neat though. Alrighty, well, let's go onwards. Would they get the benefit? Because it says, I just want to double check this. Oh, I see. I misread that. It's not like the next survivor activation, the next survivor turn. Cool. Yeah, that's way more beneficial. Awesome. Thank you. Okay, in that case, let us go with... okay, Shalash is... Or no, Asudan is insane. Let's go with her next. So 1, 2, 3, gonna go to here. And so hitting on a 3+, Asudan has... What does she have? Loadout. Come on. Also a founding stone, so 2 dice. Excuse me. Hitting on a 3+, which is fun. So that's gonna be 2 hits. Nice. And so our 2 hit locations are... Oh no! Alas. We've been trap carded. If I recall correctly, the attacker is caught in the lion's ruse and savagely mauled. The attacker is doomed. Perform basic action. Target the attacker. The trap takes... Drat, yeah, because it takes precedence over everything else, right? That's too bad. Okay, doomed. Doom means they can't spend survival, if I recall correctly. And then basic, so we'll stand up. And performing basic action against... Yeah, bummer. Against Asudan, and the basic action is... Pick a target, speed 2, accuracy 2+, damage 1 on Asudan. All right, so those are both gonna hit on Asudan. Let's see where she's getting hit. Ooh, I am... Yeah, I'm gonna spend a survival and reduce one of those because that's not fun. Ooh, I am in the grass. Let me double check and see what that does. Is that... +2 evasion. So that would have turned it into... Oh my goodness. +2 evasion. That would have only turned it into a single hit then, hey? Oh, doomed, so I can't spend survival. Thank you. Oh, so many things. But that's okay. So it's only going to be 1 hit anyways, and that was kind of what I was worried about. So back up to 1 survival because I can't spend that anyways. And the head takes a light wound. All right, that could be worse. So basic action goes back, and then we shuffle this card. Reshuffle all hit locations, including the trap. Naughty, naughty card. Yeah, that was a shame. That went from like a really cool rust of round to could have been much better. And I just realized I didn't finish reading it. Reshuffle all. Resolve and reshuffle application deck. One thing, or lose it with the trap card, that is now the end of this survivor round as well, correct? It goes straight to his turn, or do I still get to act with the other survivors? It goes directly to heavy if no armor and the survivor is knocked down. Nope, other two. Okay, sweet. I was worried they wouldn't be able to. Okay, and good to note. Just gonna have to double check her little digital character sheet then. Yeah, she wasn't knocked down, so we're okay there. Fun times. Thank you so much again for all of the clarifications. All right, well, we have 2 more people to go. So let's go with Hello Car here is going to move from behind. Blind spot, that's a thing, correct? Is that plus accuracy, if I remember correctly? 71. Showdown, White Lion. Monster. Awesome, thank you. Okay. This character has some more weapons going on, though, which is pretty cool. He is, in fact, my most kitted out fellow. With rawhide vest, a bone axe, a lucky charm. Pretty cool. All right, so with the bone axe, that's going to be 2 dice, looking for 5s to hit, I do believe. Just going to double check. Ooh, and he's got another speed, so that will be 3 dice instead of 2. That's fun. Anything else here I need to be aware of? Okay, 3 dice. Looking for 7s. All right, that is 1. We'll take it. Much better than 0. And let's see what we get. Beast's Paw. There is a failure response. Fun, but there is also a critical wound. Let us see what happens. All right, so in this case, with the bone axe, it does have a cool effect on a crit. That would be fun. Adding through. Ooh, did I do that right? To hit. Is to hit the same as to wound? I did that wrong, but I think I'm just going to reroll 1 because 1 was iffy and I don't know if it would have hit or not. So I'm just going to reroll, in which case, yeah, we'll just call that would be considered a perfect hit. And then we'll just pull another one in. So Beast's Paw or Fleshy Guts, both with failures. Yeah, to hit and wound are different. And I did that first one wrong. And then to wound is adding the strength of the weapon to the dice roll to try and beat the toughness of 8 of the creature. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's that one is correct. All right, so let's start with Fleshy Gut. So we'll add 3 to this roll. Ooh, fun. Yeah, adding strength to that. Okay, so we got 3 strength on the weapon. I don't think I have any strength elsewhere, so but it's a crit anyway. So this is on the Fleshy Gut. Cancel reactions, nice. The white line vomits all over you. It feels awesome. Gain 3 insanity. 1, 2, 3. Very cool. And then also a random basic resource. Oh, yeah, thank you. That's the rule that I said before and then forgot about immediately. So, Savage. Once per attack, if you critically wound, cause 1 additional wound. This effect does not apply to hit locations. That is super cool. Thank you very much for the reminder. In that case, so that is 2 AI cards hitting the buckets, bringing us to a total of 3 down. Awesome. Okay, and our random resource is going to be Monster Hide. Fun. Yeah, I had so much fun doing the crafting after the, not gonna lie, in this and Trespass, I feel like it can't be that fun to watch But the crafting and gear making and speculation is a lot of fun. Okay, so we'll put that there. That's awesome. No permanent fix there. And then Beast's Paw. So looking for 8. And adding 3 to our... Oh my goodness! What are the chances? Yeah, hearing the logic can be fun indeed. And I think there's a difference between just like me or whoever it might be holding the card up and reading it to myself internally versus talking about what it is and such. But sometimes it's really easy with the guys to end up just talking, bantering back and forth. Yes, true. I think it's once per... Yeah, let's take a look at it just to be sure. Once per attack. So yeah, it'll just be the first one. Which is fine. That was super neat. Okay, so critical on the Beast's Paw. Your attack destroys the white lion's foot. It loses its leverage. It gains -1 movement token and gain a lion claw lion resource and broken foot. Super cool. Let's put that there. Lion resources. Here we go. Okay. White fur. Yeah, this is what I mean in these cards. They're such like nice quality, but they feel like really hard to split up. Okay, Lion Claw, that was it. Yeah, so we'll put that in our stack of goodies off to the side. Fun times. Let's put that up there too. Yeah, I feel that too, man. 2 crits on the same attack was bonkers. Okay, so in which case another AI card kicks the bucket. And then we're on to Saphandrius to bring it home for our crazy first turn here. In which case he has the Bone Darts, if I recall correctly. Going to the loadout. Yes, Bone Darts. So let's back up. I kind of want to see if I can go to, what's the range on them? 3 to 6, and the survivors can move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't want to go for the plant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go up to there. And for the Bone Darts, a single dice looking for 7+. But does he have any extra accuracy? That is a question. Nope, just luck, I think. Just gonna double check in the loadout. Was there anything I did down there? Nope. Okay, so 7+. Getting an 8. The luck continues. Oh, because of the heavy blow. Thank you. So we'll put her down. And okay, range 6, frail. Don't need to worry about that. We're all good there. But we do hit. So let's see what our hit location is. What are the chances? Clever ploy once more. Okay, so would this be a trample then too? Oh no, I guess. Yeah, let's just go straight ahead. And then displace a suit on there. Therefore not a threat, which can be important. Good points. I forgot about the not a threat. And trample. What does trample do? Let's pull it out of the back here. So I'm trying to remember if it's just like in ATO or if it's any different. Trample, I think that's the name of it. Target, terrain, threat, thrown, toughness, trap, trait, turn. I don't think trample is it. I think that is the ATO rule, alas. I think it wasn't as bad, so I think I'm just gonna either wait for you to chime in with what the actual rule is, but just leave her there and continue on with this attack. So that'll be 2 dice. Looking for 2 passes to hit. Saphandrius. Those are both going to be hits and doomed, so can't spend any survival to dodge. Where is he being hit? The hand and the head. Okay. So the head, that is going to be a serious injury, which, remembering this time, is going to knock him down. And then in which case, It's knocked back 5, not 1. Okay, cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Arluza, you, sir, are the Oracle. It's amazing. Thank you so much. Okay, and then so it's 79 if I recall correctly. Was I smart and did I put the thing there? 91, heads, trauma. Okay, this is head. So let's see what happens. Oh no, head explosion. Your head erupts in a shower of gore, killing you instantly. All other survivors are so disturbed that they lose 1 survival. So Saphandrius is no more. A big important player in the Stormlight Archive. Gone, Lantern Year 1 here. Wait. On the Table of Fun? Because let's double check this. Sounds good. Got the trap card, in which case it does its bonus attack against the attacker, which would have been 2 speeds, being 2 dice to attack, accuracy 2+, which hit, and then 1 damage apiece. So it would have been 2 damage total because he got hit. Ooh, I think you're right. Or did he already take 1? I don't think he could have taken 1. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm doing it wrong. He takes a severe injury, gets knocked down, but that doesn't mean I need to roll on the Table of Fun. Awesome. And his heavy wounds is only on his butt, not on the Table of Fun yet. Also, Table of Fun is the best name for that ever. Okay, well, happy fun times indeed. Let's get this shuffled back up. Also going to 1 sec when the line starts its movement. Oh, I also should have rolled a d10 there, but that's okay. I'll remember to roll that going forward. Yeah, definitely. I think one thing that I thought was going to help me was being familiar with Aeon Trespass's rule set, but I think it's actually a little bit more of a hindrance because while there's a lot of similarities, there's a lot of differences that I'm just kind of making assumptions on. Okay, so let's put that back there. And yeah, if I had everything going on, I would have remembered the ruptured tendon, in which I would have rolled a d10, and he might have fallen down and stopped moving. But I'll do that now. Okay, so she is down. That is the way that goes. -1 movement token. Let's see. So let's roll a d10 and see what happens. Does not fall down. And let's see what this line is doing. Grasp. Closest knocked down survivor in range. Awesome. Well, that will be Shalash. Okay. So 1 attack on a 2+. Yes. 1 damage. Let's roll the hit location dice. The foot. Alrighty, Shalash, and your gear. Let's go back here. Foot is just a light injury. Nice. And then after damage, the white lion isolates its prey. Full move the lion away from all threats. Target suffers grab. Okay, so the white lion's movement is reduced to 5 right now, if I recall correctly. I just want to make sure that that is indeed correct. Yes, so 5 because of its paw injury. So full moving away. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. And grab. Thank you. I remembered 1 and not the other. So in which case, she can stay. Well, it wouldn't have been here either because she wasn't knocked down. Oh, I'm doing all the wrong things. Where were you? You were here. You would have been the knockdown one, so it would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll just put him there. And then the player that I took off the board would have been here. Okay. Thanks, Matt. I remembered 1, persistent injury, and not the other. Lots of moving parts indeed, but super cool. Also interesting doing it solo. I think I would be struggling so hard if I didn't have a referee. So once again, thanks so much. Okay, well, that brings us back to us. So let's stand her back up and see who can do what. So I think our heavy hitter with the axe is too far because he can only move 5. Let's just move. I think not going to start with him. Let's go with. I think I'm going to pick these bugs. I am really curious what these bugs are. Let's go there. So that is just a little bit of a move. Oh, not bugs. I can't plant. Okay. An activation, roll a d10 if you have a sickle. Instead, roll 2 d20s and add the results. I think I'm not going to bother with that. Oh, they're good, hey? Okay, well then I'll risk it. Let's see. So 2 d10s, adding the results. If we get averages, we might be okay. Alas, that'll be too high of a roll to get anything with 16. Yeah, nada, but that's okay. No, I don't have a sickle. But that's okay. It's always fun to try and see what happens. Okay, so that is his go. Let's go with Shalash, going 1, 2, 3, 4. So +1 accuracy from being behind. With a loadout, still handy. I think I'm going to stick with the Founding Stone, just keeping it for now. So, Founding Stone. Where art thou? Where art thou? Okay, 2 dice. Looking for 6+. Bugger. I'm just going to make sure because I might actually have. No, that'll work because I've got an accuracy from the hunt event. So those will both hit. That's lovely. It's a d10. You didn't apply a loot table on the account this. One sec. Let me reread it. So you have a sickle. Oh, roll 1d10. If you have a sickle, instead roll 2d10 and add the results. Oh, I totally misread that. Yeah, I'll just re-roll that. Thanks, man. You are literally my fairy godmother, or godfather, I should say, this game. 3 to 4, find nothing, archive this terrain. That feels spot on for mucking about with rules. That's okay. Okay, back to the. So both hits for. Yeah, Murphy's Law, right? So both hits for Shalash. We are going to potentially connect with Beast's Maw and Beast Rib. Let's start with the Beast Rib because there isn't a failure response. Okay, so in this case, the strength of the weapon is 1. So we're looking for 7+. Perfect. It's the rule of death in this game. All right, so fantastic wound, which we did. If the attacker has 3+ understanding, the sound of cracking ribs is encouraging, and the attacker gains 1 survival. I think courage or understanding. Understanding is 2, alas. So no extra survival, but that's still nice. We'll put that there. Get rid of another AI card. And then onto the Beast's Maw, which has a failure response. So we are looking for 6+. Not hitting it, in which case, failure response. The monster roars triumphantly. Roll a d10. On a 4+, the attacker suffers 1 brain damage per monster level and is knocked down. 4+, indeed it happens, and the permanent injuries aren't going to do anything there. Okay, so a brain damage on Shalash. It doesn't have any insanity, in which case that's going to be a... So there isn't a heavy wound on the brain, in which case I go straight to rolling on the table of fun, I believe, for this case, because I don't have any insanity. Here's what I'm looking at, too. So 0 insanity. Already got the light wound checked. Okay, sounds good. I think that's, like, I assume it'll be the case. Same thing with the head. But a quick look sounds good. In the meantime, I'll start to get it set up for the next turn, in which case this guy, I think, is just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and probably interact with these bugs, what those bugs do. Bug patch. Roll d10 to scavenge. If carrying the scavenger kit, add +1 to the results. Okay. 4+. Gain 1 random vermin and archive this terrain. Vermin. Where art thou, vermin? There we go. It's a smaller deck. Harder to shuffle. Oopsies. And let's see what vermin we get. Crab spider, how cool is that? It's a face with legs made of porcelain. I love it. Hide vermin consumable. Consume, archive this, and gain +3 survival. That's cool. We'll put that there for now. Add this to our growing stack of cards on the side. Yes, already taken damage. A light wound. In which case, then it would be the fun table then. Yeah. Naked table of fun. Happy fun. Okay. Brain trauma. High roll would be nice. A 5. Danger seizure. We got this one before. You thrash about wildly, dealing 1 damage to yourself and every adjacent survivor. Gain a random disorder and 1d5 sanity. So 1 damage to self. To the belt. That's nice. Getting rid of the 1 armor. And after that, gain a random disorder. I think I've got these out here already. I do. And Shalosh has Monster Panic. Monsters make you feel bad. Really, really bad. Whenever you suffer brain damage from an Intimidate action, suffer 1 additional brain damage. Cool. Okay, and where is this found? Disorders. Monster Panic. Sweet. Well, that's cool. Archive that, so we'll put that there, and I'll hide it away later. Then moving on with this. Disorder and 1d5 insanity. Insanity I feel like is kind of nice at least, so 1d5, we'll have that to 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Awesome. And with that completed, that was our turn. I do believe that was everyone that could go. Oh, scratch that. I don't think Asudan, the blue person, went. Oh, cool. Still rounding up. I rounded myself down, which doesn't make sense because I rounded up previously. Sweet. Let's go with Asudan because I totally forgot about her. And I think I actually have her loadout wrong in the app because 2 people have. Just going to double check one thing. So let's see. What does Shalosh have for loadout? Cloth and Founding Stone versus Asudan, who has Founding Stone and Rawhide. Yeah, so she actually does. Shalosh has bone darts. Well, I'll keep that in mind for next turn. All right, Asudan using her Founding Stone. Going to attack twice. Looking for. I guess she can move 2. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that wouldn't work. Just gonna move just the 1. 2 dice. 7 pluses. I don't think she has any accuracy. Oh, 3 dice because she's got 1 speed actually. All right, that is 2 hits. We shall absolutely take it. Getting the Beast Scalpular Daltoid. That failure doesn't look fun. And the Fuzzy Groin. Well, you know we got to go for the Fuzzy Groin first. Let's do this, and let us see. She's got 1 strength in the weapon, and then that is it. So looking for 7s. Okay, that is going to be a miss on the Fuzzy Groin. And then hoping to hits to avoid the failure response here, looking for 7s. Alas. Full move the monster forward in a straight line, cancel all hits out of range. Any survivor passed over suffers grab. Okay, well, full move the monster in a straight line from its direct facing, it looks like. Just judging from the image of the card. Grab, place knockdown in front of the monster. Target covers 1 damage per monster level. Nice. So I think I kind of lucked out there. Just looking at the arrows on the card at least. Full move is going to be... Oh, and funny enough, full move. Roll d10. Still good. And move is reduced from 6 to 5 because the other injury. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Running away that way. And then we'll go to the monster's turn. What art thou do, monster? Grab. Pick target, closest knockdown survivor in range. No one's knocked down. Closest survivor in range. I don't think anyone is in range. No target, sniff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Never mind. Won't be able to go. And let's see. 2. So still up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's target Isudan here. Okay, so 1 dice, 2+. That shall definitely be a hit. And where is he hitting? Isudan's chest. What do we have in the chest? Nothing really. So, you know what? I'm going to spend a survival because I haven't yet. Go down to 0 survival and dodge that and not worry about it. So then don't need to worry about the grab too. Nice. Okay, so let's go with, I think for starters, 1, 2. Ah, thank you. Per the claw injury, broken foot. Cool. I'll take being 1 for 2. Okay, so being here has +2 evasion, which is fun, and going to be attacking using the bone darts. Where are the bone darts card? And let's see what those darts do. Okay, so 1 dice. I don't think he has any speed, but I'm going to check. No, he does have 1 luck, though. That's kind of nice. So it's just 1 dice looking for a 7+. No, that is too bad, but that's okay. Moving on then. So let's back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then still going to be in range of those bone darts too. So 1 dice, 7+. Hitting with a 9. That is nice. And the hit location is the beast's knee. You hit the white line's sturdy knee cap. Okay, so the strength on the bone darts is 1, so looking for 7+. Getting a critical fail. Alas, we do not connect. Luckily, no fail response, though. Okay, Shalash. Let's go with... You know what? No, just to make sure he gets in, I'm going to go with Elokar next. So he's going to move 1, 2, 3. Don't get any accuracy bonus from being in a blind spot, but that's okay. Let's see what he do with his super cool bone axe. And he's got +1 speed, so that is 3 dice. Looking to hit. On 6s. 1 hit. We'll take it. And the hit location is Beast's chest. It does have a fail response. Okay, so looking for 8s. That's going to be +3 for 6, which is not going to be enough, alas. Oh, dang it. I think did I do that correct? He's got a speed. I think I saw that before. Yeah, I rolled 3 dice. So, yeah, that is a fail response incoming. Full move the monster. Full move the monster forward in a straight line. Cancel all hits. Don't need to suffer grab. That's nice. I think from being moved through, he still suffers the pushback effect, though. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, my apologies. Just let's roll a d10 first and see if he does move. He does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's up there. So we're not going to suffer grab, but I'm going to suffer knockback. So let's go. If he's over here, it makes sense to get knockback this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There. Collision still occurs. Yes, cool. I don't remember what happens when survivors collide. In ATO, they both get knocked down, and it's not fun. I don't think it's quite as bad in KDN, but I can't remember. Let's see. Back to the book. Here we go again. Collision. Damage. Dash. Discard. Get into the right page. Collision. When a survivor suffers collision, they are knocked down. Okay. So I guess I'm going to knock them both down, which is too bad, but they've both already gone this turn, so that's okay. Complete the knockback. Movement normally. Both survivors suffer collision at the end of the knockback. Cool. So they get knocked down. But they will get up again. Okay. So, and then it's up to Shalash. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Nice, she can make it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And she has the Founding Stone, in which case that's 2 dice. Looking for 6 pluses because of where she is currently, unless she has any accuracy, which she does not. So 6 pluses. That'll be 1 hit. And the hit location is Strange Hand. It does have a fail response. So we're looking for 7s. Sweet! We connect. Nice. Not a critical wound, though. But that is awesome. We are working through this wound stack. Oops, I'm not supposed to peek at that. So we'll add that there. Okay, and then that's going to bring us back to the Lions Go. Let us see what it do. Ooh, this is actually the last AI card in its stack, meaning after this we only have its basic action. Well, once we get rid of this one, I should say. So pick targets, closest threat facing in range. No one is in its facing. Closest threat in field of view. That will be Aesudan because she is in the blind spot. Move. Let's see if it moves first. It does indeed move. Moving 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 is all it needs. Oh, Headhunter. This happened so many times last time. I was playing it wrong, though, I think. I was playing it like it was the brain. Okay, so 1 dice. 2 plus. Yes, that connects. On Aesudan. Yeah, even with the +2 bonus there, that definitely still... Yeah, 4 plus because of the grass. Yeah, which still hits. I think... Oh no, this Aesudan doesn't have any survival. Drat curses. So in that case, she is going to roll on the table of fun. Because of Headhunter. No jaws, alas. Okay, was it 79? I think this was 87. Okay, here we go. Head. Fingers crossed, not having an actual head explosion. 8. Let us see what it do. Table of happy, happy fun times. Concussion. Your brain is scrambled like an egg. Gain a random disorder. Gain a bleeding token. 1 bleeding token. And random disorder. Secretive. You love secrets. Secrets is so much, in fact, that you pretend to have many. When you are a returning survivor, you quickly become preoccupied with your own affairs. You must skip the next hunt to deal with them. Well, I mean, after gaining 2 disorders on this one hunt/encounter, you know what? Fair point, Aesudan. Fair point. Secretive. Cool. Here we go. Concussion. Okay, sweet. So that is everything there. And I think that's the end of the card. grasp. Oh, I think I lied. There is one other card that I had in the wrong spot. Okay, so we got that one finished. Yeah, so I was wrong. We have one more AI card to work through here too. Check through the wound stack. Yes. Are you curious to see what I've wounded? Or you have 6 on your side? Let's see. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so 6. I think I was off on my count of how many left to go, and I've got 1 more left. So 3 normal cards, and then the basic action. And then that's back to our turn. So these both get to stand up, which is nice. Let's see who to start with. Yeah, seriously, bad. I know I've said it so many times, but this would be a severely more rules reference checking session without your help. So thank you so much, man. It's lovely to just hang out again too. Okay, let's go. I kind of want the heavy hitter to go, so let's go with him first. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 square away from getting in the bonus spot. That's okay though. Back to going ham with the axe. Where did I put the axe? On the ground. Okay, also gotta remember the luck, because that's pretty sweet too. Oh, never mind, I don't have the 2 blue things to make it happen. Bone axe. I think he's got +1 speed. I'm just gonna double check that. Elokar does have +1 speed, so that is 3 dice. Should be 10 cards total. Yeah, perfect. All right, and looking for 6s. That one is not cocked, alas. So that is 1 hit. Beast Femur. The blow lands on the monster's leg. All right, well, let us do it. So adding 3 to this die. 5 is not going to cut it, alas. All right, big boy was a whiffing 10, but that's okay. Okay, let's see. You can get into the spot, which is nice. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. And you have the Founding Stone, so 2 dice, looking for 6 pluses because the location you're in. Oh, not getting either. That's too bad. Isudan is going to back up 1 and use the bone darts that I don't have in the app, but that she does have. So 1 dice, looking for 7s. That's not going to cut it. Saphendris, same thing. That's also not going to cut it. Oh, a whiff of a turn. That's too bad. Okay, I just gotta shuffle the AI cards. I think I might have gotten lucky and taken out all of the special ones, which is kind of nice though, into the wound stack. All right, what do we have? Bat around. Closest threat facing in range. That'll be Isudan. Move and attack target. Before it moves, let's see. Yes, it can. Boom. And the evasion here. +2 evasion. So it'll actually be a 7 to hit. That's kind of awesome. 2 dice, 7 to hit. Oopsies. 1 hit. I'll take that. You know what? I'm happy about that. 1 random damage to the waist. Okay, nice. So have an armor there, which is perfect. Oh, you know, you were totally right. They both miss because it's 5+, making it 7+, and 5+ is not 7+. Okay. Giving myself a lot of grace with this game because obviously brand new to it. But I got to say, I've been really impressed with Sean in ATO on all the rules and catches that he's remembered, and really surprised by how many little things that I've been getting wrong. Okay, that is fantastic. We love to see that. And then in which case, don't need to worry about the brain damage. Nice. Okay, back to us. I'm glad that was a quick, easy go around. Let's go back with heavy hitter, see what we can do. He can move into this spot, which is nice. So 3 dice, looking for 5s in this case. Oof. That will be 1. And then adding 3 to this result, that will... Oh, I did that wrong, but I should have drawn this and then done the wound. Impervious. Hit locations cannot be wounded. A wound or critical wound will not remove AI or defeat the monster. Bummer. That's too bad. This isn't super dense, so I don't need to worry about the axe, but the Glorious Mane, which I would have wounded if it was anything else, is not wounded, so we'll put that back. That's too bad. Yeah, at first, clearly I was thinking a little over my head when I was thinking about it, but I was like, you know what, like, maybe I should just grab 1 or 2 things from the Gambler's Chest and put it in. Like, I've played games like this for ages. It shouldn't be too bad. Definitely glad I decided not to do that. Okay, so onwards to Aesudan. Gonna go here with the Founding Stone, in which case that's going to be 2 dice, looking for 6s. 1 hit once more, and in this case we are... the item that gives it is... Bad card. See, nice. All right, Beast's Temple does have a fail response, so fingers crossed we can connect. Adding our strength of 1, so we're looking for 7s. Bummer. Failure. Performed basic attack against the attacker. So we're back to our basic action, in which case doesn't need to move, but we'll roll and see if it does fall over just in case. It does not. It shall turn around and 2 dice, 2+. On Aesudan. Getting a miss on 1. That is nice. So we only get 1 hit against her. And it's going to hit the foot. Nice, we haven't taken anything there, so just a light wound. Awesome. Okay, yeah, that could have been much worse. Okay, so those were those 2 folks. I think Aesudan's taken a beating. And I think she's going to just stay where she is with the Founding Stone. It's got... Oh, you know what? No, she is going to back up because she is behind it. In which case, the accuracy and the strength. Yeah, you know what? So she's going to back up 1. Going to there. Give your Bone Dart people a chance to attack from the blind spot now. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, which is awesome. One question with the blind spot. They don't need to be like directly melee behind it, right? Just like anywhere behind it is good. I guess I should actually look at the item here too. Range 6. Can she actually hit it with the bone darts in melee? Exactly in the blind spot. Okay, cool. Okay, good to know. Thank you so much. Okay, so bone darts, 1 dice. This is for Aesudan, 6+. Alas, that'll be a no. And then Sphandrius, who hasn't taken too much of a beating, I think is just going to move directly in the blind spot with the Bone Dart. 6+. Woo! Really glad. Melee is within 6. Yeah. Once again, should read the cards in this game instead of assuming ATO rules, where it's got like a minimum range. Okay, awesome. And let's see the hit location. Straining Neck. You strike at the monster's throat. Huzzah. Alrighty. And we will be adding 3 to this roll. That is enough, getting a total of 9. Awesome. In which case, we'll get rid of another card to the wound stack. Happy, happy fun times. And I do believe that is all of the survivor's turns. So let's see what this lion do. Back to Grasp. There is no knockdown survivor. Closest survivor in range. Let's go with Elokar. 2 dice. 2+. Yeah, those are both going to hit. isolates its prey. Let's see the 2 hit locations. Oh, body and body. So he does have a body armor, which is nice. What does his body armor do? Nothing right now because I don't have the set bonus. So just a light wound. That could be much worse. Awesome. Okay, and then grab doesn't happen, which is nice. Full move the lion away. It is still going to full move away, in which case there's going to be some trample here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 1 sec. Let's see if he actually can move. He can. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Almost off the map. For the camera, at least. And then these both get knocked back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And are knocked down. Okay. Cool. Alrighty. Well, that was its go, which brings it back to us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's too far. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They don't even need to move. That's awesome. I think they might. Let's see. Yeah, they're within range of it anyway, so they're just going to move. Let's see. Nice. She's going to move to here, and he's going to move to here. So they're both in the. Oh, they won't get up yet. Do they? When do they get up? Out of curiosity. Because I thought it was at the beginning of the survivor turn, but obviously that's not the case. All right, so bone darts, both looking for 7s. Sweet, and we'll say this is Cephandrius. He's gonna go to his Stirf. What's he got here? So he's got a luck, making a crit on a 9. I need to remember that. And no speed or anything, but let's see what he hits. The end of the next monster turn. Oh, okay, cool. Very cool. Beast's Brow, wound. Okay. So I crit on a 9. I don't wound, alas. So put that back there. And then the next bone dart with Aesudan will be a new. Alright, so back to the monster's turn. We get Grasp. Closest knockdown survivor in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're all out of range. Closest survivor in range that he can do. Let's see if he's able to move. He is. He's going to turn around and go 1, 2, 3, 4. And attack Cephandrius. So speed 1. Accuracy 4+. Remembering stuff. Oh, I think I might be using luck wrong then. I was under the impression luck was to do with increasing the crit chance from like a 10 to a 9. Is that wrong? I'll keep going ahead with this guy's turn in the meantime. So 1 dice, 4+. Okay, cool. Is it but Luckstone? Oh yeah. The Luckstone isn't active yet. That's on the guy with the axe. Cephandrius got a luck from something in the prologue, either a story event or it was from a table of something. Yeah, +1 permanent luck from something else. Okay. Sweet. Yeah, here's hoping he doesn't die too fast because I was stoked on it too. Okay, so a 7 is definitely gonna hit. Let's see where Cephandrius is hit. On the hand. You know what? I don't think that's too bad. It's just a light injury. Not too bad at all. And it is going to boogie super far. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, once again, just gonna roll the dice and make sure it is able to move. It is not able to move. Woohoo! Ruptured tendon. It's knocked down. Sweet. Listen to this deadly. Manita has improved crit chance. It would be critting on at 8 to 10. Oh, very interesting. Yeah, that sounds like a fantastic call. Cool. I like that. Okay, knocked down for the monster. So now it's my turn. Does that mean he just stands up right now? Or is he going to stand up at the next turn? If he just got knocked down at the end of his turn. So you're there. You're there. It's the end of your turn, so these guys both stand up. Fist him to death now! Sounds good, sounds good. Technically, I could have declared a specialty for him because he has enough understanding or knowledge, one of the two. In which case, I'm just going to retroactively go ahead and say that because darts wasn't an option anyways. Fished in tooth now. That sounds good. So let's go ahead and do that. So 2 dice. And you unlock weapon. Yeah, hunt. Okay, so I'm wrong again. Hunt XP times 2, which he definitely has. And so judging by your recommendation for everyone to fist and tooth him, does this means he stays knocked down for like this whole turn, correct? I'm just gonna go ahead with the fist and tooth in the meantime. Oh, that's so cool. I interpreted that wrong. All right, so 2 dice hitting on 3s, as long as I'm remembering that really correctly. Ooh, getting a perfect hit, which is nice. Very, very nice. And getting 2 hit locations. Oh, oh, trap coming back again. Caught in the ruse and is savagely mauled. Attacker is doomed. Can't do any. Of course. Such is luck. Come on, get out of there. What just happened? How did he get stuck in there? There we go. So we'll stand the line back up. Basic attack. Ouchie kibbles. That sucks. Okay, so 2 dice hitting on 4+ because of the evasion stuff. Yes, that will both hit. Let's see what Safandrius has. Safandrius does have a survival. Kind of tempted to spend it. Let us see. Okay, nice. And chest is only a light wound too. That's not too bad. Oh yeah, thank you. Couldn't spend it anyways, but that's okay. Didn't need to. Okay, so that is luckily his go. Fist and Tooth becomes not as great an option for the other folks. Let's go with Aesudan next. Aesudan has... she's just gonna... let's see. She's just gonna use her Founding Stone, I think, just because the extra chance with the dice roll. So 2 dice, 7+. Nice, that is 2 hits. Let us see. Oh, I got to shuffle this deck first. The deck of hit locations. I gotta say, this has been obviously slow off and on, just being a learning experience, but a super swingy encounter. Getting crits and knockdowns and getting sewered by the trap card. Okay, so our 2 locations is Glorious Mane and Straining Neck. So impervious, hit locations cannot be wounded. A wound or critical wound will not remove AI or be the monster, but there is a crit chance. So you're telling me there's a chance. Let's go with neck first. So with this weapon, it's got 1 strength, so we're looking for 7+ for the first one. So we miss the neck, and let's see if we crit the mane. Saw it just for a brief moment, but alas. Okay, no. There we go. Okay, so Shalosh, I think it's too far away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 is too far. You know what? Let's just move. Oh. Do I want to just go for the plants down here, or do I want to move her closer? I think the safer call. People are wounded. There's not that many wounds left to go. Just gonna move her closer. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and he should be able to get here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. And going back to using the bone axe, 3 dice because of his extra speed. Looking for 6+. Oh, Can loot the Leaves of Healing. I was just worried. Yeah, let's do it. That's something fun to do instead of just doing nothing. So let's go here and loot the Leaves of Healing, in which case, rolling a 1. I have a feeling that is no bueno. Something bites you. Suffer damage, archive the card. Okay, let's see where she gets damaged. The body. Light wound on the body. And the card is archived. Okay. Did it say arms? I am blind. Arms is a light wound too. Thanks. 1 arms, 1 not body. Cool. All right, and then need to shuffle the AI deck. We only have 2 cards left there. And it is bat around again. Closest target facing in range. That's going to be Aesudan. 7+ because of the long grass again. So that is nice. We like that. Alas, that'll still be 1 hit. In which case, 1 damage to... Double checking. This time it is indeed the body. Taking a heavy wound, in which case she gets knocked down. Yeah, she doesn't have any survival left to spend. And fastest survivor around, they suffer brain damage equal to the monster's level, which is 1. Luckily, she has an insanity, bringing that back down to 0, so no brain damage there. That is nice. Okay, and that was its go. So let us see. Bringing us back. Fandris, do you have a founding stone? I don't think you do. I think I'm going to go first with the guy that's in the rear zone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, she can't get back yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put her there. And then this fellow is going to go with his 3 attacks with the bone axes. So looking for 5s. Nice. All 3 hits. If that trap card shows up, I shall be deeply disappointed. 1. Beast's Maw, Fleshy Gut, and Beast's Brow. Okay, nice. Well, let's go with the Beast's Brow first because it's got a wound response. All right, so we're going to add 3 to this. I don't... Oh, I think I do have that unlocked, don't I? Because it's from... What is that from? That's from one of the... Something or other. Because you start... Okay, language. And language is indeed one of the ones that you start with, isn't it? Innovations, graves, and language. Sweet, so I do have that. Thanks, man. Let's see, that might be worth it, hey? Who has a survival to spend? Safandrius does. He's going to go ahead and spend it, going down to 0. Getting Aesudan up and able to act. Is that how this works? Is that what it encourages? I think it is. Yes, cool. Yeah. So we'll bring her back up. Sweet. Beast's Brow. Let us do this. Also, I don't think I rolled to wound any of these cards yet. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think I have. But starting with the Beast's Brow. So looking to add 3 to this roll. Ooh, getting a critical. Happy fun time. So critical wound. The White Lion's vision is impaired. It gains a -1 accuracy token. Sweet. It's got -1 move and -1 accuracy. Just gonna put that there. Hopefully I can remember it. Woohoo! Awesome. And then in that case, we add an AI card to the wound stack. That's awesome. And then bringing us to the Beast's Maw next. So adding 3 to the roll once more. Alas, that is indeed a fail. The monster roars triumphantly, roll the d10. On a 4+, suffer 1 brain damage. Oof, yes, that will indeed be brain damage and be knocked down. Oof, and a brain damage, we take a... Ooh, we already have a light wound, meaning table of fun. Here we go. Okay, brain trauma table for I think the 3rd time tonight? Let's see. 8, that can't be too bad. Lunacy, gain a random disorder and D5 insanity. D5 insanity is going to be 4. You know what? That is Saphandrius. I think I've messed up some of the players a little bit, but that's okay. Oh, okay, there we go. So 4 more, up to 7 insanity. And another disorder. What disorder are they getting? Yeah, naked table of fun. Quixotic? 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 I'm not sure on the pronunciation. You carry the weight of your settlement on your shoulders. Everyone is counting on you to save them, and you will rise to the challenge. If you are insane when you depart, gain +1 survival and +1 strength token. That's actually very fitting with this character's name. That is unreal. Sweet. Once again, swingy luck all over the place, and we'll take it. That's awesome. Quixotic. There we go. Add. Yeah, as far as the disorder goes, I think that sounds fantastic. Best in the game, indeed. Cool. Question. So being knocked down, do I still get to resolve the last wound attempt, or is that sewered from being knocked down? Oh, sorry, yeah. Did I misread that? Where was that from? Oh, is it not knocked down because it's brain? Get that man back up, indeed. Okay. What you got is going to be wound as well. Holy moly. Okay. So that is the last AI card, meaning we just have the regular action to go. Brain does cause knockdown. Awesome. Super exciting. We are so close to finishing the level 1 encounter. Crazy. Okay. Let me see what comes next. Who do we have to go yet? I should have marked them in some fashion because I can't remember. That was a big single turn. I know she still needs to go, and I think she is it. She's going to go with the founding stone she's got just to roll an extra dice. Cool. If you were knocked down, I was right. Awesome. All right, so looking for 7s. Ooh, 2 hits. Let us see what we get. Soft belly and beast's tail. Okay, let's go with soft belly first. So we're adding 1 to the roll. Oh, 1 away. That's too bad. Beast's tail though. Reflex. Does a reflex just happen anyways or something? But we'll see if we wound it anyways. So 7+. Sweet! Okay, so I'm gonna have to save the learning reflex for next time because we take out his normal thing here, and we have defeated our first actual non-prologue encounter. Super cool. Let's shuffle some of this stuff over to the side, and we'll get the book front and center. Help us on a hint or miss, but not a crit. Oh man, thanks. Quite literally, don't think I could have done it without you tonight. Okay, well, we'll just admire the joys of the brain trauma table art because it is creepy as heck. And we'll go. Thanks, man. To the White Lion rewards. First time the White Lion is defeated, add Catarium to the settlement locations. Well, that sounds fun. Catarium, hey? Settlement locations, where art thou? Barber Surgeon, Catarium. See if we can showcase some of the art on these cards too. Once again, such cool, trippy art. Catarium. So able to make some white lion gear. English. Let's go. Super cool. We'll add that to our stack of stuff that we have. Rewards, level 1, 4 basic resources, and 4 white lion resources. Awesome. These were already shuffled, but give them a little extra just because. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Getting a sinew, shimmering mane, and white fur times 2. Nice, nice, nice. So let's see what we get here. So we got the claw from the fights, the crab spider from the fights, and those. Awesome. And then 4 basic resources. Do this one last shuffle here too. I think so, yeah. Yeah, 10 on the dot for the resources. No one died as well, which was fantastic. I think I probably would have misplayed that one fellow dying if it wasn't for you. And I'm glad he didn't, because that is also the character that's got that +1 luck. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It does, yeah, which is pretty sweet. Oh, cool. So, what are the chances? Yeah, it's got a tracker in it, which is super handy. Perfect organ. So I put these in. These are the only thing I put in from the Gambler's Chest because I believe that I was supposed to because I don't have the 1.6 upgrade pack. But I don't know what the difference is between them with any other resources. Perfect bone at least because it doesn't say anything else on it. Perfect organ. If you consume this, archive this card, roll 1d10. On a result of 6+, you contract a Millennium Parasite and gain 10 Hunt XP. Interesting. Those there. Okay, so Saga, that's level 3. Don't have that. Well, on to the settlement phase. I don't believe I do, no, because I've got the 1.5 edition, and I don't have, I didn't purchase the card pack. So are those things maybe like useless because I don't have it? Okay, so let's see. Board. Survival. Alrighty, settlement phase. We got the settlement board. I don't know if I'm gonna put that whole big thing out. Was there a small version of it too? Yeah. Let's put this guy out instead. So we'll put this fellow out. Put those guys there. Settlement board has been placed. Record sheets are here. Happy, happy fun times as we come back to the settlement of lasting integrity. Survivor return. All survivors endured the previous are returning survivors. Awesome. Erase all filled. Let's see, I think I can just end the encounter. Oh, I never actually departed. I should have done that. Select monster. Depart. Complete showdown. Huzzah! Okay, showdown was victorious. Advance year when returning. Group assign, sure. Endeavors. Awesome. Return in an advance year. Okay, so in this case we should have, let's go back to settlement. Our 4 endeavors. Awesome. Update timeline. That should have automatically happened, but Those are survivors. Oh, timeline. There we go. Okay, sweet. So Lantern Year 1, first day, returning survivors, story event, returning survivors. Let's do that. Returning survivors 165. It's too far. Super cool art though. I'm really curious about the lore of the white speakers. They look super crazy. 59. Run away. Showdown Butcher. Not there yet. Returning survivors. Oh, I think I already did this. This was... Yeah, so this was before... Okay, yeah, so I don't think I need to... Yeah, it's prologue thing only. Whoopsies! Okay. Meaning, update timeline, so we're all good. So I'll be going into settlement event deck. Oh, top card from the settlement event. Let's see what happens. Survivors return. Trigger timeline events. Alrighty. I think the app did most of the things before automatically, but I'll probably take a look at that off stream. Skull Eater. Randomly choose a returning survivor and give them +3 insanity. If there are no returning survivors, choose a survivor from the settlement to gain +3 insanity. Okay, well, everyone did make it back. So let's just go in order of their appearance here, and highest roll will get this. So Aesudan getting a 2, Elokar getting a 3, Savandris getting a 4, and lastly, Shalash getting a 6. All right, so Shalash gains +3 in sanity. One, two, three, going up to 7. The survivor consumes the skull of a deceased survivor. They awaken a hunger that cannot be stopped and roll on the table below. They gain the following impairment. Marrow Hunger. When the murder or Skull Eater settlement events are drawn, this survivor is nominated. Impairment. Do I have a place for impairments? I do. Marrow Hunger. Added. Okay, sweet. Roll on the table below. So this is a 10 plus. Getting a 7. The Skull Eater's activities go unnoticed. They gain +1 permanent strength and +1 courage. Add the murder settlement events to the timeline next year. Ooh, okay. Settlement events. Murder. Yeah, this app is really neat. It's just not used to it, but like being able to not have to manually write out all the little things is awesome. This one's no good, hey? Okay, sounds good. And hey, we've got some great luck before, and I'm sure we'll make it through this okay. Fingers crossed. So +1 strength and courage. I'm guessing, does this have something to do with the... I can't remember the name for it, but the mini in the Gambler's Chest, which is Murderer. Other... Loadout. Where am I looking for? Okay, so... permanent strength and courage. And courage is under other. To 4 courage. Sweet. Okay. The settlement events, are they shuffled? Or, yeah, I think they must be shuffled. Okay. I guess technically I should have done that after shuffle, but generally just place the bottom because there's like 25 of the max. Okay, cool. That sounds good. Well, endeavors. Spend an endeavor and add any additional resource to participate in any activities listed. Innovations. So let us see what we can do here. A couple universal settlement events. Interesting. Well, if these start to get a little old, I'll think about pulling those in. Okay, so now I've got the choice of using the endeavors to build stuff. So weapon crafter, leather worker, stone circle. Or shared experience. And Caterium doesn't have anything to build. I was kind of thinking that because, like, gear seems really important, and building these things all requires resources too, and I want to maximize the stuff I can build. Yeah, armor and weapons. Definitely. Okay, sweet. Well, in that case, I think there was a couple that didn't require any. So augury. So I could do augury, shared experience, or there's also, what is the other one called? Not milestones. Develop, innovate. Oh, and the required resources at the Lantern Horde. Lantern Horde, let's see. Innovate. Once per settlement phase, you may spend the listed resources to draw 2 innovation cards. Yeah, that's really expensive, and I think I'm just going to build stuff. I might take the crafting offline just to spend some time doing it, just with the time getting a little late too. But I think what I would love, Arluza, is I'll do it by feel first, and then you can gently critique my my results the next time I get into this. Okay, so let's see. Not going to bother with that. What is shared experience? Nominate a survivor that has 2 more hunt experience than yourself. They describe illuminating details of their desired death. If you are not deaf, well, I think I'm just going to do this because I can't do anything else. And if I recall correctly, the endeavors disappear after. One question for you to look at armor set cards. What is your decision? Okay, sweet. One thing I was looking at, and I probably should have actually used in this fight because I had it and never used it. Let me just make sure I actually had access to it. Was the rawhide circlet. Oh yeah, didn't have access to it because it requires the blue puzzle piece thing. Okay, well then one question for you here too, Arluza. This shared experience requiring an endeavor. Yeah, I don't know if you can read that at all, but is that something that I can do multiple times in one settlement phase, or can I only do it once? Does this limit just people that have the hunt experience? Good question. Let's take a look. Looks like the app automatically gave them 1 XP. Cool. Well, I think I'm just going to do that the 4 times then, because I'm not going to make any other buildings today. So, shared experience. Tell many stories about how you want to die. Fun times. Okay, so everyone's going to gain an additional 1 hunt XP. Nice. Good question on the age. A whole bunch of people hit it earlier. Dalinar, one of the characters that wasn't in the fight, didn't though. Let's take a look at my characters quick. So, survivors, we have Asudan, who's just got 1 hunt experience. Saphandrius, who has 3. Nice whip. Elakar should just have 1. Shalosh, how many do you have? You got 3 as well. I think Dalinar has 2 though. Oh yeah, which is the milestone anyways. From in the prologue or in the hunt phase, they got some. And then I think the 3rd one was added from returning. Something like that. Because they got 2 in the hunt phase, and then that's when they did the age story. So no one's going to be able to get a story. So let's just go. Prologue gives 1. This fight gives 1. Cool. And yeah, there was 1 from the hunt. All right. Well, I think I'm just going to go with the 4 that were in the fight then. So let's go Asudan. Plus 1 hunt XP. Also possible I did something wrong, but I think it was something from the hunt. Okay. Hunt XP. Oh, you know what? I think this actually does get Asudan the hunt story, because that gets her to 2. Yeah, so let's do age. I'm just going to get Elakar's then as well, because he's also going to get it. So this is the 3rd person. And then lastly, Shalosh going up to 4. Okay, age. Okay, and the age story. What page art thou on? Yeah, I forgot the age last time. 107. Okay, here we go. Hunt XP for the milestone you've reached. A survivor may only gain each milestone once a lifetime. So, Asudan, weapon proficiency. You may now select a weapon type of weapon proficiency if you wound a monster. Okay, well, so she's been doing... what has she been doing? She's been doing range weapons. She's also... No, she's not the murderer. Oh, was it just the 3 of them that can use it? Where did I get to? Nominate a survivor that has 2 more hunt experience. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Okay. We'll just keep it with endeavors. May spend an endeavor on any additional resource and list activities. Okay, I'm not sure I follow on that. But can give it to someone new. We can do it again. Okay, cool. I think, yeah, just gonna be able to do the age for the 2 of them, which would be Asudan and Elokar. So weapon proficiency for Elokar. He was using that axe, and I was kind of down with that. So I think he's going to take axe. And give it to someone new. Gotcha. Okay. Weapon proficiencies. I don't know where proficiencies are. Let's see. Weapon proficiency. Oh, cool. Axe. And you wouldn't be able to take one yet. Gotcha. Okay. So the person gaining XP, they're being taught by an elder. The elder must have 2 more. I see. So she wouldn't be able to. Let me take that off. Cool. That makes sense. Okay, and then I wouldn't be able to check off any proficiency because he just got that now. And then this one, I would be curious. Obviously, the only ranged weapons I have right now is darts. I guess I should see. Caterium. Can you make a bow? Oh, there is a catgut bow. Well, I think Asudan is probably going to go for bow then. So, proficiency. And let's select bow. Done deal. Okay. Cool. Cool. And then let's see. So rolling on this table. 2d10. So 2 plus 4 is 6. A permanent strength to Asudan. Main attribute strength plus 1 forever. And then for Elokar, also getting a 6 plus 1 strength. Okay, and do not need an arrow to use a bow. Has endless generic ammunition, but arrows exist as a second option. Cool! Oh, I like that. Okay, so timeline's updated. Death count, we're good there. Check milestones. I think we're good there as well. Ooh, develop. What is develop? If I was smart, I would have kept my finger on the page there, but alas, it is gone. Random events. Combat rules. Wound. Settlements. There we go. Develop is the crafting items part. Okay, sweet. So craft gear, endeavor, innovate. Innovate, select a survivor. Okay, so not doing that. Build. Okay, gotcha. So the innovation deck is only from Innovate, which I decided not to do because it's expensive and I want to craft stuff. Well, with that in mind, I think I'm probably going to call it for the night here and do some craftykins. Off stream and take some time looking things over and such. Arzula, such a hoot hanging out, and I feel like I quite literally could not have done this without you. So huge props and thank you, man. For all the love that is holy in the land of stone faces. Head armor indeed. I noticed, I don't know if it's just like luck of the draw or what, but yeah, in the prologue and that first fight, the head takes a beating, man. It really does. Okay. Perfect. Well, I think might have to start a survivor lineage named after you, good sir. And they shall just be renamed anytime that they die as the second, the third, and so forth and such. Oh man, it was so much fun for me too. We started doing the for the Aeon Trespass stuff. We started just recording it and putting it on YouTube instead of doing it live. Because that way we were able to actually record it in 1080p and had gotten much engagement on it anyways. But this one, as my little solo play, definitely need to keep doing live. So Like every second Wednesday that we're not doing ATO, this will be me doing the solo stuff. So feel free to join anytime, man. It's always so much fun to have you. And for anyone else out there too, please be vocal if you want to, and super lovely having you in the background if not too. But yeah, much love. Have a wonderful rest of the night and week, and a very good sleep.